Hey Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anywhere in your chart, also beautiful cross watchers. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Welcome everybody. It's time for another reading. This is AstroPretty, your XOXO Goddess Girl, Goddess Dragon Tarot channel. Welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. If not, everybody, let's give you the messages that you want, need, and desire. This is going to be another Capricorn Love Tarot reading, but Capricorns or anybody that's watching, right? I mean, if this is your reading, you're all welcome to stay and watch, everybody. We're going to focus on this reading. Yes, Capricorn Love Tarot reading, Capricorn Horoscope, Capricorn Astrology. But we're going to work with love, yes? And the main focus, everybody, is blessings. Anything that I will see, I will tell you about that. But everybody, we're going to focus on your blessings. Yeah. Capricorns, I also did a reading in the video section with a lot of information in there, including also a weekly message. So that's 2 Saturdays and Monday to Friday. You might want to check that one out. And also Leo and Sagittarius have been done, of course, right? They're in the video section. I've also done any other zodiac sign. Yes, if it's not uploaded yet, everybody. It is because YouTube is processing very slowly my videos, sometimes even a week, everybody. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to work with that energy, right? I'm just going to push through, everybody. Once it is completed, the upload to YouTube, then the reading will be available. And again, if it is your reading, everybody, it is your reading. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. If you want to buy a birth chart reading, everybody, tarot reading. If you want to plan, organize, strategize your whole life, everybody, until the age of 100. You want to have predictions with secrets that nobody else will tell you regarding your birth chart, everybody. Then go ahead, send an email to gdt88888@gmail.com. It's 5 times an 8, everybody. And invest in yourself, right? Invest in your future, everybody. And also the holy event, you can buy the current one until the 16th of August. After that, there is a new holy event, everybody. So be mindful. Yes, make sure that you are on board of those readings too. Ask me for the price list, everybody. We will send it to you. And our holy events are beyond psychic, beyond channeling, and beyond remote viewing, right? Pluto's in Aquarius. So we do other stuff, right? So if you want that, everybody, come on board. Yes, I will try to timestamp also this reading. We're going to do different spreads regarding your blessings. Let's see what wants to come out, okay? Watson, Watley, Jody, the name Jody Watley. Something about friends betraying you, Capricorns. And Jody Watley. Okay, she used to be a gorgeous singer. I don't know whether she still sings. Her name is Jody. Maybe your name is Jody. Watson is important. What? Energy is important, right? What or light. Others of you, not what, but WHAT. What, right? Whatever that means to you. Okay, here we go. Let's see what your blessings are. Blessings, first deck, everybody. We have the 9 of Cups reversed here. We have the 4 of Swords here. And we have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Well, that looks good, Capricorns. This is your first message that wants to come out, right? So, I don't know. Some of you want to get rid of a Pisces. You don't want to sleep with a Pisces anymore. I see some of you clearly saying, I'm not attracted to you. I want this guy or this woman here. If you're convinced, Capricorns, right, that somebody is just not able to give you security, stability, maybe you waited too long, you gave them too many shots, that could also be the case here. But you're like, nah. Others of you, I see you, you're going from something active, Capricorns, to something peaceful here. So, you know, the trophy is normally, right, it's a match, it's a game, right, it's excitement, it requires stamina, right, but the 4 of Swords is the opposite, right, so this is about rest, recovery. Could be that you have an injury, others of you, you just have to recover, and others of you, you don't want to be in this uptight energy anymore, right. A 9 of Cups reversed with the trophy, right, it's like, I don't need this trophy anyhow. Why do I need this trophy? Like literally. You say, I can do that with 2 fingers in my nose and my eyes closed. Right? That ain't no trophy, you're saying. That's what I do. Right? Look, you're saying, this ain't no trophy. I can do that with 2 fingers in my nose and my eyes closed. You see that? So you're skilled at something here. This is expertise, wisdom, right? Knowledge, wisdom. And there you are. You're in the upright. This is your blessing, right? I also see that somebody is walking away from you, Capricorns. They have to. They are walking to a 9 of Cups reversed. They have to leave, right? 8 of Cups. They're leaving. Whatever this is, I don't know. Maybe you're firing and you're hiring here. That could be right. Maybe you're a manager, your own company, at your boss's company. I don't know, okay? 44 is important for some of you. Some of you, your age is 49, 48 or 50. And Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Pisces energy is here, okay? I see somebody walking away from you here. With the 9 of Cups, this is a blessing, Capricorn. It's like this person doesn't have any victory here. They came for victory, they failed. Like literally. Maybe you're saying, this is my position, I ain't going to go anywhere. I'm sitting here, you're saying. Remember, this is right. You're saying, yeah, can you please move? Can you please walk? Because I'm sitting here. That's my position. I'm the King of Pentacles. I'm the Queen of Pentacles, you say. So this person is straight walking into a 9 of Cups reverse, right? So they're unhappy. They came for the trophy, but they went home as a blind man. Ooh, Jesus, Capricorns. They came for the trophy. You sent them home as a blind man or woman. Wow. I mean, that's the title, right? Okie dokie, Capricorns. They came for the trophy. You sent them home as a blind man. A blind man, everybody. I'm not talking about the eyes, right? Could be. I don't know. Maybe you, I don't know, right? I have no idea what you're doing here. Others of you, everybody, the blind man is that person who does not see, right? When do you not see, everybody? You can't see if you don't have the wisdom, right? Right? You're skilled at something here. This is your capability. This is what you do. This is your spot. This is your domain. This is your work. This is your company. This is your city. This is your village. This is your country. This is your continent. This is your island. This is your ocean. This is yours, right? You're saying that's mine. You're saying get the hell out of here, you're saying. So they leave. So that's a blessing, everybody. They came for the trophy and you made them leave here as a blind man. Okay. Can I have another message here? This is your blessing, right? You're in the upright, so this is about blessings, everybody, anyhow, right? But the fact that you're in the upright is even stronger, right? So what's this blind man about? Oh, that's too much, everybody. I'm not going to take these, okay? Could be a Pisces, could be a Libra. You're sending somebody away, you're firing somebody here. Yeah, Pisces energy is here again. The Hangman is here. You're saying to somebody, you can't trick me. This is Houdini, right? Houdini is sitting in the audience. Everybody's watching, right? You're not sitting here. Right? By the way, Pisces energy again, right? They came for the trophy. You sent them home as a blind man or woman. The interesting part is these people have glasses on. Is there something with your eyes going on? Or is somebody trying to blind you? Don't worry about that, Capricorns, right? You're going to be just fine, okay? Let's see. Double Pisces energies here, right? So, why is the Hangman here? I guess this Houdini trick is not working. Everybody's falling for the trick, right? But they can't fool you, Capricorn. It's impossible to fool you, right? Look at all these energies here. This is too much. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. Virgo reading, no fools, right? Maybe a Virgo is trying to fool you. Well, Virgo, you are below the Capricorns, darling. You need to sit your ass down. Yes, if you want to be the mean one. You're at the wrong party here, darling. Yes. We had that many times in your reading, right? Remember this Virgo is, right? I am the mean one. No, you're not. You're indecent. You're just an indecent person, Virgo. You're not mean, right? You're a virgin, by the way. Have you ever seen a mean virgin, darling? Come on, stay in your lane, Virgos. Whomever this Virgo is, right? Let's see. Who is Houdini here? Who's trying to trick you here? Two of Cups is here. It could be a Cancerian energy here. There's a trick here about, you know, look, I got a present for you. Two of Cups, right? This is, by the way, all water energy. Scorpio is missing. It could be a Scorpio's doing this. Why a Two of Cups? Because of the Five of Cups. So what's your blessing, Capricorns? You're sending somebody away. They came for the trophy. They ended up as a blind man. So maybe you literally, you know, knock somebody's lights off here or out. Others of you, they tried to knock the boots, right? Knocking the boots, and they failed. Five of Cups. Others of you, I don't know. I'm just giving you the messages, everybody. It was a one-off, you know. It was like, yeah, I want to knock the boots. Let me knock the boots. And then, you know, a one-off, right? And then, yeah, these boots are made for walking, right? That's just what they do, right? So you said, you ain't going to walk over me, right? You're not going to walk over me, you said. So, whatever this is, you're absolutely right. This action that you're going to take, whatever you're doing in Capricorns, you are avoiding here a Five of Cups, right? Others of you, somebody is crying a lot here. Please take this, please take this. You're saying, no, I don't need that trophy. Take that trophy. It's whatever, right? You're saying, nah, thanks. I don't need the trophy, you're saying. I'm searching, finding something else here. But I don't need a trophy. The Knave of Cups is here. A lot of water, right? This is, by the way, all water, Capricorns. These are all emotions, right? Nothing wrong with emotions, everybody. But you know, emotions are volatile. They go up and down everywhere, right? So you're sitting here. Maybe somebody's literally coming to your office crying. You're saying to somebody, listen, you know, if you want the Oscar, right, for crying, I mean, that's the bad scene, right, you ever seen, right? It's the worst scene. It's the, you know, uncomfortable scene. Whatever the scene is, you're saying that's not Oscar worthy, right? You're saying maybe the name Oscar is important. Oscar Harris, Oscar, Ozzy, Carolina, Carrie, Carly, Cancerian. I don't know, okay, somebody wants to make you cry or somebody wants to hurt your eyes or something like that. It's not working. You're on the upright here, Capricorns. Yeah, Six of Wands reversed. They're not successful here, okay? Whatever this is, okay? Others of you, somebody's trying to make you see something and you're saying, nah. You're saying, I'm not the blind one here, you're saying. So whomever this is, right, they can take whatever they're doing here. They can take it with them. And I do have somebody here, okay, with the Six of Wands who wants you to be less or something like that. They want you to be less instead of being blessed, right, Capricorns? So final message here regarding this one here, blessed. Yeah, the Star is reversed. They don't want you to have your wish fulfillment. I think this was in your previous reading too, right? The Star reverse is also somebody doesn't want you to be in the multiverse, right? Multiverse is growth beyond worldly imaginations, right? Beyond worldly standards, right? I almost said Stanley. Stanley, the name Stanley is important, or Stan, or Constantine, or Constantino, or Constanze, or Conta is important. Okay, Conta or Quanta. Contabai, Caribbean energy, you will know. Let's see. Final message for the spread. The blessing. Yeah, you see, that's the King of Pentacles. Somebody here wants to literally be you. Your blessing is that you're saying, this is my spot. You cannot take my spot. I don't know who or what this is, but this is your spot. Literally double deck, right? You have two kings here. You're sitting here. You're saying, what are you doing here? I'm here. This is my spot. I am Capricorn. You're not a Capricorn. By the way, it could be a Taurus or a Virgo. There we go again, right? This is also a Virgo who says, you want to be a Virgo. No, you're saying, I'm not. I don't want to be a Virgo, and I'm not a Virgo. I'm a Capricorn, you're saying to somebody, right? And this one is reversed. This is a Virgo who doesn't have anything, right? So they want to have your spot. You're saying, I don't think so. Sit your ass down, you're saying. And if you don't want to sit your ass down, all fine, you're saying, but you're not sitting on my chair. Right, Capricorns? Good for you. Beautiful blessing. Whomever is trying to take your position or whatever they want, right? It is not working. You're sitting here. They came for the trophy and they left blind. Others of you, they're blinded here, right? Somebody here is greedy mother effer. They're blinded here. Look. They're blinded by the shine, the gold, or whatever they think you have, or whatever they want, right? You're saying, whatever you want, whatever you think I have, you're saying, that's not yours. And this is mine. And whomever you are, you're saying, good luck with that. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Right, Capricorns? Well, that's a beautiful blessing to start with. Let's take another deck. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Let's see, another deck here, Capricorns. Yes, blessings coming in for you. Blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. This is the kind of reading, Capricorns, where you want to go to if you only want to hear about the blessings, right? Sometimes you're sick and tired of people nagging and complaining, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go to Goddess Dragon Tarot, to AstroPretty, and I'm just going to listen to a reading full of blessings. Let's just do that, right? So here we go, everybody. Let's see. Blessings coming in. Another spread, everybody. Double deck. Here we go. What are the blessings that are coming in for my gorgeous Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anybody that is listening right now as we speak. Here we go. The blessings is a 10 of Wands reversed, which is a relief, everybody. Stress is being diminished here. There you go. You're in the upright again. There you go, Capricorns. Really good energy. You're leaving something behind you, right? It's there, but it doesn't bother you anymore, right? Do you see that? You're looking at your own image in the coin. Do you see that? So this is a wonderful energy, Capricorns. Your blessing is that you are the King, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the second spread. Immediately show up. This is a double deck, right? So what are the chances, right? You could be leaving a Sagittarius. You're done with the Sagittarius. You're not busy with the Sagittarius anymore. Others of you, this is stress or burdens, or you did it, you completed it. Maybe you didn't complete it. Maybe you just left it behind. Others of you, these were people, right, putting a lot on your plate. You say, listen, that's not my plate. Yeah, but you got to do it. You're saying, listen, that ain't my plate. I am not going to do it. Really simple. So whatever this is behind you, right, it's a huge blessing. You're in the upright, so that's your blessing, right? You yourself, and you yourself, right? Chinese astrology sign, the dragon is here, the rabbit, you or somebody else. I also see that you're looking in the mirror, Capricorns. You like what you see in the mirror, whether it's your face or your body. I also see that you're ready to leave. I see you looking in the, the rear mirror, right? And I see you driving away or something like that. Yeah, it's almost like you're sitting in a car. You're giving one final glimpse or something like that. You're like, oh, I'm so glad that I'm done with this BS here, this stress or this BS or whatever this is, right? Security, stability, money, bonus, promotion, raise, by the way, for all of you, right? Divine, feminine and masculine all coming in here. Own business, right? Whatever you're doing here. Beautiful growth here, Capricorns. So there's a relief going on here. What else do we have here regarding a blessing for you? What's the blessing for you here, Capricorns? Aha! This is the High Priestess. That looks good too. Loads of you, you've bought your birth chart reading, right? Whether you want to come together with your ex, right? Whether you want to lose weight, gain weight. Whether you want to know your future and plan, organize, strategize your whole life. Whether you want to get rid, right, and heal from CPTSD or menopause, hormonal things, right? Conflicts, etc., right? High Priestess is here. Loads of you bought that. For me, you're doing amazing, Capricorns. And others of you, you are the High Priest or the High Priestess. This looks really good. Looks really good, everybody. Let's see, what else do we have here? Your blessings. Your blessings. Others of you, you could be visiting a spiritual advisor, or you're becoming that, right? Let's see here. Oh, wow. Look at these blessings just popping up here, right? Isn't that wonderful? This is top of the pops, right? Top of the pops, right? I have something else here, right? Do you see this downward movement, right? Somebody's talking about decline and going up, right? There is no decline for you, Capricorns. You do know that, right? I mean, listening to tarot readers that talk about declines, going down, going up, there's no need. You're a goat. The only way is up. You are a goat, right? So there is no decline for you. Makes absolutely no sense, right? This is like saying to a lion that it has to be a vegetarian or a vegan. It doesn't exist, right, everybody? So you're literally saying to somebody, listen, there are no predictions about me going down. I'm only going to go up. Yes, and even when things are going down, I'm going to go up. If things are going left, everybody, I take a right. If nothing goes right, I take a left. Really simple, right? Beautiful energy, okay? Wonderful energy. And that's for loads of you, right? You're looking at yourself. You're not looking at some crazy tarot reader, right? Do you see that? You're literally looking at yourself. I love this energy. You are the biggest coin of the deck. You're looking at yourself, the coin. You represent literally the money, the coin, right? And look what we have here. There you are. Right, everybody? If Moses is not coming to the mountain goes to Moses, right? If Mohammed is not coming to the mountain, then the mountain comes to Mohammed. Who is the mountain, Capricorns? That's you, right? Isn't it? Franciscus of Assisi is also here, everybody. So your name could be anything with Francis or Francisco or Franny or Frank or something like that. Cisco also. Others of you, you work for Cisco Systems, right? You work there, or this is, people that you work with, Cisco. Others of you, something's going to happen in France, Cisco. Okay, it could be something here about a bridge. Be extra mindful, okay, whatever this is. This is your blessing, so you're good to go, everybody. Yeah? This looks really good, Capricorns. Another blessing. What else do we have here? Blessings coming in. If you love this reading, give it a big like, everybody. The Fool is reversed, which means, everybody, you're not hiding, right? You're in somebody's face here and you don't care, right? Others of you, you're not hiding your face. You're looking at yourself and you love what you see here, right? This Aquarius reversed here. So Aquarius is seeing the beauty, right, in chaos. They're the only one who are able to do that. They are the multiverse. And the chaos is, everything that you see in the sky, right? Whether it's stars, whether it's alignments, whether it's constellations, whether it's planets, whatever is in the multiverse, right? They are the only one who see the beauty in chaos, right? So the Fool reversed here is that you're not taking a risk here. You don't want to take any risk anymore. And the Fool reverse is also that you're grounded. You're really grounded, everybody. Especially with this Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which is your own energy, right? So that looks really good. Chinese astrology sign, the dog is also here. Okay. I also see that somebody's going to make you an offer, Capricorns. You're getting an offer here, okay? And I think you already know that. This has already been predicted. Most likely this is a birth chart reading that you bought from me. Something is coming to fruition here, okay? Final blessing here for you, Capricorns. A 3 of Swords is reversed, which is a 4 of Swords, and it's a 2 of Swords, right? The 4 of Swords again is recovery, everybody. And yeah, whomever is having a broken heart here, I don't know, Capricorns, it's almost like you're pushing them off the cliff. Clifton, or somebody's name is Cliff Richard. Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living dolls. I don't know how the song literally goes. Cliff Richard. Living dolls. Let me see. Living dolls. Something like that. Cliff Richard. Maybe somebody's name is Cliff or Richard or Clifton. Living dolls. Let me see. The young ones could be important. Maybe you love the young ones. If you don't know the young ones, you missed out, everybody. You really want to see the young ones. You do. Let me see, okay. Lyrics, right. Nobody talks about the young ones, everybody. I am the first ever, right, to talk about that. I can assure you that. Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll. I got to do my best to please her just 'cause she's a living doll. I got a roving eye, and that is why she satisfies my soul. I got the one and only walking, talking, living doll. Take a look at her hair, it's real. And if you don't believe what I say, just feel. I'm gonna lock her up in a trunk, so no big hunk is gonna steal her away from me. I got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll. Living doll? Well, take a look at her hair. It's real. And if you don't believe what I say, just feel, right? Now, loads of you, of course, you got beautiful hair, right? Of course you do, right? Now, let's see, everybody. Why is the song of Cliff Richard coming up here? Because of the Queen of Swords. Somebody doesn't like your hair. Must be this Virgo again, right? Virgo wants you to cut your hair. Everybody, make your own decision, okay? Don't cut your hair because of some kind of idiot Virgo, right? Look, just protect your hair. Look, you see that? It's beautifully covered here with love, right? With love. Final message here about Cliff Richard, whatever this is. This is your blessing, everybody. Queen of Swords is reversed. The Ten of Cups is here, right? Blessing, beautiful family, new relationship, beautiful community, a spiritual community coming in. Somebody doesn't like that, wants to say to you, you're not worthy of anything, you're not worthy of the spiritual community, blah, 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 right? But we're saying, right, living doll, everybody. You're like a living doll. Just take a look at her hair, it's real. And if you don't believe what I say, just feel. Gonna lock her up in a trunk, so no big hunk can steal her away from me. If you know that song, everybody, maybe you know it too from your mom. Yeah, my mom is crazy about country music, and definitely Cliff Richard. And the young ones, everybody, is like, you know, if you haven't seen the young ones, everybody, go check it out, okay? I don't know whether I can, let me quickly see, everybody. The young ones, I mean, that is like British, yeah. I mean, that's just it, okay? If you've never seen the young ones, just go try it, everybody. Especially if you like British humor, right? And nobody's ever talked about the young ones. Yes, and maybe there's this fat Pisces who's going to talk about it, right? The obese Pisces, we all know who that is, right, everybody? But then, of course, he's still watching my channel, right? The obese Pisces. Well. Okay, let's see. Another deck, everybody. Yes, let's go to a blessing, everybody. Your blessing is... Capricorns, your blessing is... Next deck here. What is your blessing? Blessings coming in here. We have the Six of Metals. We have an Aquarius energy here. There's a partnership coming in. Things are coming together, everybody. And if there's anything going on here with your lungs, everybody, or your intestines, things are going to get better. If you want to try something new, everybody, regarding digestion, intake, consuming, everybody, whatever that means for you, it's going to work, whatever this is. Others of you, these are my detox plans, right? You're gaining weight, you're losing weight, whatever your objective is, right? Because everybody has different objectives. Not everybody wants to be skinny and have big tits, right? Right, everybody? Yes, this is a realistic channel, everybody, okay? Whatever kind of body you have, everybody, you're all beautiful, you're all gorgeous, right? So the Six of Metals here, there's a partnership coming in, everybody. Others of you, you're with somebody, gorgeous relationship. And others of you, I see you going to a shisha lounge. You're smoking here. Or this is like smoking cigars, maybe even weed. You're having a jolly good time here. Yeah, I've Justice in the upright. So there's also a delivery message coming in about justice being in favor for you. Justice is dharma, right? Dharma, right? Those are Sanskrit words. They're from my bloodline, everybody, right? So there you go. Anything going on here with your stomach, everybody, it's going to get better. Yeah. And I get the whale, Jonah and the whale, or Jonah, or Jonas, or the Jonas brother, or Jonathan, or John, or Johnny is important. Oh, what's this? This is the star reversed. Here we have Aquarius again here. There's something about your small intestines. Somebody's losing hope here. This is not your issue, right? Because you have blessings, everybody. This reading is for you to have blessings, right? So there could be an Aquarius or somebody's losing hope here. And I also have somebody here at your yoga, for those who are into yoga meditation. Somebody's crazy about you, okay? They're gonna ask out for dinner, okay? And I also have somebody here that wants to ask you out for dinner, like, can we meet together? Can we just meet up because I have something to discuss with you here, okay? There's a partnership coming in, romantic, business, or love. Looks good. And we have strength here, everybody. Yes, something about your teeth. You're making progress here regarding your teeth. Maybe every quarter, right, regularly you go to the dentist, right? Or the dentist, or hygienist, as we call that in the Netherlands, everybody, which is a spa for your mouth, right? We do that every 3 months. It depends, of course, right, on, you know, what kind of life you have, right? But, yeah. If you're in the highest category, everybody, you go every 3 months and you have a mouth hygienist look at your mouth. Everything is being cleansed and everything is being, how do you say that? Polished. It's being polished, everybody. And it's such a beautiful spa, everybody, for your mouth. Okay, mine, everybody, is Turkish. And she is a Capricorn. She is the best ever. Okay, yes, she is. And maybe she's watching. Hi, darling, if you're watching, because she knows, of course, about my channel. Gorgeous, by the way. Beautiful woman. Beautiful children also, okay. Beautiful mom. I mean, she's such a Capricorn, right? So responsible, everybody. So depending, right, which country you live, because in some countries, the dentist is expensive, right? Most people cannot afford that. In some countries, right? Now, in the Netherlands, depending on what kind of insurance you have, right? You get full option, everybody. You get the most luxurious treatment, right? Which feels like a spa in your mouth. And the Capricorn woman that I was talking about, Capricorn sister, Turkish, wonderful, beautiful woman. She does that for me, okay? Very skilled, everybody. She knows what she's talking about, right? So let's see, everybody. What else do we have here? If there's something going on with your stomach, your lungs, your intestines, your small intestines, everybody's going to get better. Also your teeth. If you feel that you need to do something about it, please do so. Yes. I mean, these are blessings, right? If something's going wrong already right now, then you take action, right, Capricorns? It's that simple, right? Oh, we have the Eight of Earth reversed here. So somebody's going to be crafty here, but it's not going to affect you, okay? Could be at your work. Others of you, you just feel it, right, in your gut feeling, right? Your gut, everybody, is your first brain. Science has shown research, right, that your gut is your first brain, right? So there's an energy going on here about, yeah, this is about, you feel that something's off here. You're absolutely right. Especially if, you know, maybe you have diarrhea or, you know, your belly is constantly like roaring like a lion or a bear or something like that, right? So let's see. There's also an Eight of Earth reversed here, right? So this is a Virgo again that's hating you, that you're, you know your shit, you know your knowledge, wisdom, you know your thing, right? There's also a Virgo here that wants you to be skinny or something like that. Is very proud. Look at me, I'm so skinny. You're not skinny, Virgo. You're unhealthy. You're always looking at Capricorn. You want Capricorn's body. You can't have Capricorn's body, right? You want to be the devil, but you call Capricorn's a demon. Demon, Virgo, is the moon, right? Demon, right? Demon, right? That has nothing to do with the devil, Virgos. Okay. So you make a Virgo utterly unhappy here, and an Aquarius, by the way, too. They're both reversed here, Capricorns, okay? Yes, obsessed energy, but you know, your blessing is, of course, right, that loads of you have beautiful teeth, right? You take real good care of yourself, right? Six of Swords is also peace, recovery, calmer waters, right? Know when to move, know when to stop. Others of you traveling, right? You know, that kind of energy, especially if you have Libra or Aquarius or Leo in your chart. Others of you Leo, right? The most pretty, the most handsome, the most beautiful next to Taurus, right? Now, this Virgo, of course, wants to be the Empress, right? Because, you know, September should be something with the Empress. That's not an anagram. Letters are not matching, darling. That's a surplus, right? I mean, come on, right? So somebody is angry because they want to be the Empress or the Emperor. We're the devils, Capricorns. We don't want to be the Empress or the Emperor. We rule everything on this world, right? Yes, including Virgo's ass, right? So they need to sit their ass down. And you have also the Hierophant reversed here, right? So this is the Taurus energy, jealous of you, next to Virgo. There's also a Virgo talking to a whole community that you're so bad, that you are a demon. Virgos, don't you know your alphabet, darling? It's D-E-M-O-N. The devil is D-E-V-I-L, darling. Didn't you know that? Maybe it's time to go back to school. Virgos, maybe you should do that. Yes, maybe you can learn how to be mean. Right? Because you're the meanest zodiac sign, aren't you? Of course you are, right? Then we have the Three of Swords. Ouch! Did I hurt your feelings, Virgo? Did I? Yeah. This is what you get, right? When you're trying to beat the devil. You can't beat the devil. Nobody can beat the devil. Without the devil, there is no God. Without God, everybody, and the devil, there is no duality. If there is no duality, everybody, there is literally no world. Oh, is that too difficult for you to equal stand? Virgos. Maybe you should consider going back to school, right? Maybe you should. Are you irritated? I'm so sorry that you're irritated. 5 of Wands. Yeah, we're the devil. We rule the world. We are the world. And if you want to bring fire, right, for the Capricorns, we're going to bring you hellfire, darling. Oh, it's getting too hot? Well, you know, you shouldn't be in the kitchen, right? If it's too hot, don't come to the kitchen, right? Capricorns, you're good to go here, okay? There's a lot of jealousy here. There you go again. Look, all these cards fell out, right? A lot of jealousy. What do we have here? We have the Six of Wands reversed, yeah. Somebody's talking about trumping. They want to have your triumph, right? We don't do triumph, everybody. We conquer. That comes from me, right? I say that, Virgo. Don't you know that? Oh, you did know that, right? Were you copycatting? Yeah. Capricorns conquer. So we have no need to trump anybody, right? We don't do any Five of Wands. We don't do any Five of Swords. We're not into that stuff, right? So somebody here, Capricorns, is not liking that you are so blessed, right? And that you're quite powerful, everybody. Also, your intake and what you are digesting. And there you go, everybody, right? We have the High Priestess reversed. Well, is it this a tarot reader that we're talking about? That's a pity. There's even a tarot reader that's jealous of your hands, are they? No, maybe it's the rings that you have. Is that it, Capricorns? Maybe it's because you have a relationship. They don't. Capricorns. Well, you know, we talk about blessings, right? So, you know, it's not a mystery, right, who you are. I mean, the world is there, right? Everybody wakes up with you, goes to sleep with you, right? It's impossible to ignore the world, right? I mean, there's no mystery there, right? I guess we call that a blessing, Capricorn, right? Well, there you go. many blessings again, Capricorns. Let's take another deck here. This is a single deck, everybody. Yes. Let's get you your blessings, Capricorns. If you love this reading, right, blessings only, right? Then give this video a big like. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Press all, everybody, regarding that notification bell so you get all notifications, including mine, when there is a new video. Yes, I will try to go live, everybody, when I have the time. I don't know when this reading is going to go up live, everybody. Yes. Do make sure that you check all zodiac signs in the video section. Leave a comment, everybody, if you want to have a free reading. Yes. Leave a comment, and then the most recent videos. You can do that. You just write down Capricorn Love Tarot Reading. Free reading, and you can do that for any of the most recent videos as often as you want to, everybody. Yeah. So let's see, my beautiful Capricorns. Let's get you another message here, okay? Let's see, Capricorns, please. Capricorns, please. Let's take another one here. Capricorns, please. It's raining outside. Jupiter's coming in. Pisces or Sagittarius energy. If you have in your chart, a huge blessing, everybody. And it's definitely Zeus protecting you, right? Or maybe you say Zeus, right? We say Zeus, right? Okay, here we go. Final one. Okie dokie. Here we go. First blessing that wants to come out for the Capricorns. Whatever comes out, these are blessings. Oh, the Magician is here, Capricorns. That looks good. Ravens and crows are here, and trees, right? Eyes in the trees. Aries, Virgo, Libra energy. And we have the title card reversed here. So you have the Magician here as your blessing, right? The title card reversed, everybody, means that there's something contractual going on here. Or something here about contracts. I don't know whether somebody's trying to do identity fraud or whatever this is. Whatever they're trying to do here with contracts, law, stipulations, rules, regulations, compliance, right? You have the Magician here. So maybe you have a lawyer, maybe you are a lawyer, a judge. But this one reversed, right, is in your favor. If somebody did something here to do something here with fraud, or deliberately did something that they shouldn't have done here regarding stipulations, law, rules, regulations, compliance, they're going to know, they're going to learn, right? Because you do have the Magician here, Capricorns. Well. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see, okay. Well, there's another blessing coming out here. It's the Three of Wands here. Buddha is reversed here. Oh. You have the Nine of Mirrors here, and you have the Wheel reversed here. Okay. Why is this a blessing, everybody? This, whatever this is, right, this contract is not in your Kismet Maktub destiny. So whatever somebody's trying to do here with the Three of Wands reversed, right, trying to block your future or trying to block your progress, right, that's not possible. There's a Nine of Mirrors here, which means that all these mirrors, right, are literally here to help you. This is not mirror work or all that stuff, right? We don't do that here, everybody, right? I mean, we're too mature, everybody, right? We're on the right track, right? People who do black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, right? You know, moon rituals, you know, I mean, moon is the prison of the soul, everybody. You can Google it. The soul is the sun, okay? And, yeah, those people are off track, right? They're insecure. They don't have enough, you know, power, everybody. You rule power, Capricorns, right? So the Wheel reversed is like, listen, this is not in Capricorn's birth chart. It's not in their destiny. And the Nine of Mirrors is that whatever this is, I don't know if somebody's committing fraud here against you, Capricorns. There are 9 mirrors here. So there's no way to get out of this. Whatever they're doing to you, Magician is here. There is no way for them to hide. They can't hide. They can't run. Okay? There's something about clay or Clayton or clay. Or Clayton, clay. Dutch people, Kleisterlee. CEO, former CEO of a multinational. Okay. Yeah, the mime is reversed. Page of Spirals. the mind reversed is like whatever signal, right, is being given here. This signal is, you know, it's in your favor, right? So somebody's not smiling here anymore, because this is in your favor, right? Whatever they try to do here, it's not in your destiny. It is not, everybody. Three of Mirrors here. I mean, Aslan comes in, Leo, Narnia, and says, no worries, Capricorns, we got this. Yeah, Six of Spirals, Six of Wands. You definitely got this here. So somebody's not laughing anymore. Somebody tried to do something here, was laughing. The Buddha is reversed, so something is not kosher here, everybody, right? This is not, it's not something beneficial here for you. So they try to stop the wheel here for you. And yeah, Aslan came in. I don't know whether you're dealing with a Leo. Maybe this is a Leo doing it. I don't know. Others of you have strong Leo in your chart here, right? Yeah, the Ten of Stones is reversed. Some of you, this is a Virgo. This is what Virgo looks like, right? I am the Empress. This is what Virgo says. Well, Virgo, you look like this. Does it look like an Empress, right? Does it? Not really, right? Does it, Virgos? The Ten of Coins, that's you. That's your real face. That's what you look like. Yeah. Okay. So, sit your ass down. Yes. Well, Capricorn is, you know, doing her thing, right? Okay. Just to give you a comparison about the Devil, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. Not really an Empress, right? Oh, you forgot to look in the mirror. Ah. Well, you know, luckily you have Capricorn who will do that for you, right? So, yeah, there's a lot of beautiful things coming towards you. Blessings on blessings on blessings, right? Literally in the sky. Look. It's being blown to you, right? And you're saying to somebody, you know, Empress, I don't think so, you're saying, right? I don't think so. Some of you are saying, blow me, right? Blow me. Others of you are saying, blow job. All right, okie dokie. Let's get another spread here. Blessings, Capricorns. Let's get this deck. I don't know whether I had this one, but if we did, it's okay. I'm gonna use it again. Blessings, Capricorns. Another spread. Let's get you another spread here of blessings. Capricorns, please. Blessings, 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 blessings. Subscribe, like, share. Hit that notification bell, everybody. Yes, share it on your social media. If you see anything and you're like, OMG, I want this blessing for my mother, for my sister, everybody, just timestamp it and add their handle name, everybody. And they can literally have access for free, right? I have no Vimeo, no Patreon. I have no website, extended readings, no memberships. I mean, this is all for free, right? Yeah. So if you know anybody where you're saying, listen, I want them to have these blessings, everybody, then pay it forward. Share this on your social media or make a timestamp, everybody, and mention their handler so they can literally, you know, find that part that is important for them. Pay it forward, everybody. Blessings on blessings on blessings, right? Share it on your social media. Pay it forward. Let's see, Capricorns. Blessings coming in for the Capricorns. Six of Cups is reversed, which is a Seven of Cups and a Five of Cups. Happy tears here. Happy tears. Four of Wands is reversed. Happy tears, you're moving out. Or somebody suddenly is in front of your house. You're like, what? What are you doing here? Huh? What? Others of you happy tears. You're having a happy orgasm here and you're crying or something like that. And others of you suddenly somebody is in front of your house. It's a big person. Maybe it's an Aries. Somebody's big or Mr. Big is in front of your house. This is like Carrie, right? And Mr. Big. It's like, what are you doing here, right? Okay, let's see. Blessing. Also moving in, moving out. New roommate. New contract. New mortgage. Let's see. You're going to make a decision, by the way, also. That's quite favorable for you. The Four of Cups is here. So the blessing for you is that you have a marathon here. Binge watching. You're like, you know what? Today I'm going to have my ice cream, my chips, my fine wine, my whiskey. I'm just going to sit here, okay? I don't care how much, kilos I gain. I just want to watch my favorite series, Friends, as the world turns. Maybe some oldies, Charlie Chaplin, whatever this is, right? Gone with the Wind, Wuthering Heights. You're sitting in front of the telly and you're like, yeah, that's a blessing. I'm freaking not going to do anything today. Yes, your phone is off, everybody. You're alone. Maybe you're with somebody. This is Netflix and chill. And others of you, this is your blessing, right? Somebody is there for a good time, not for a long time. So you're saying, yeah, maybe this is booty call. I don't know. This is your blessing reading, right? So you're saying to somebody, listen, thank you very much, right? But now you got to go. But wait a minute. What about breakfast? What about showering? You say that, well, you do that at your own home. You don't do that in mine, hope, darling. That's not something that you do in my home. Okay. So then they start crying. I don't know whether you care about that. This is your blessing reading, right? So maybe this is what you want. You just want the orgasm, everybody. Others of you, somebody sees you on the telly or is watching you. Are you on social media? Are you famous? You rule fame, by the way, Capricorn. So, Capricorn. Well, maybe you wanted this. Maybe it's been like 43 years or something like that. 30 years, 4 years, 6 years, 3 years. I don't know, 7 years, 5 years, whatever, months, weeks. And you're like, yeah, that's the blessing that I wanted, AstroPretty Goddess Rain Tarot. Okay, Capricorns. Somebody's crying, okay? They see you on the telly, they see you on screen or something like that. Okay. Other blessings here. 7 of Swords reversed, which is good. The Empress is reversed here. It's a fake Empress. Is that Virgo saying, well, I am the Empress? No, you're not Virgo. That's only Taurus, nobody else. And we have the Dolphins here. Well. 7 of Swords with the Empress, right? They can't imitate you, right? You don't even want to be the Empress. You're the devil. Right, so you say, take the Empress, man, Jesus. Have a blast, right? You so badly want to be the Empress, although you look like a ugly monkey, right, Virgo? You look like an ugly monkey, don't you? Oh, that's so mean. Yeah, exactly. That's mean, right? But the truth, right? Oh, you wanted to be the meanest one. Okay, well. Then be a mean monkey, Virgo. Yeah, 7 of Swords is reversed. So who are you kidding, right? Literally, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding with the 7 of Swords reverse and the Empress reverse? You're not kidding anybody, right? Everybody knows that you're an ugly monkey. Okay, so stay in your lane, Virgos. Yeah? Others of you, this could be an Aquarius, it could be a Taurus, right? They're all reversed here. I have Aries, I also have a Leo here. And I have a Scorpio here, okay? So maybe they all want to be the Empress, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Right? Who cares? You're the devil. You rule the world. I mean, they're all insignificant, right? So then you have the dolphins here. There's a beautiful vacation coming in here. Others of you going to swim with dolphins, right? Others of you, you're going to have a beautiful boat trip, right? Others of you, you're going to dive. You're going to have some beautiful activities here. Whatever you're going to do here, it's beautiful, right? So let's see. Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups here again. So the 6 of Cups is reversed. You end here with the 7 of Cups, Capricorn. So you're sleeping like a baby. You're dreaming like a baby. You dream about good stuff, right? The dragon is also here. The snake blessing you, right? Others of you, this is a beautiful, destination. Beautiful vacation or whatever this is, right? Looks really good, Capricorns. Final message here regarding the blessings. The 8 of Cups is here reversed. There's a return. What is returning? Who is returning? The Star of Bethlehem is returning. Okay, well, you are the Star of Bethlehem, right? So that was your other reading too. If it's uploaded, you will see it in the video section, right? And yeah, there's this 9 of Cups reverse. So I guess the blind man is coming back home, right? The blind man is coming back home, right? And Virgo says, no, that is not in Capricorn's destiny. No. The Hermit reversed, Virgo. Sagittarius energy, Kismet, Maktub, destiny. 10 of Pentacles reversed, Virgo. I don't know whether Virgo is trying to stop you from being with somebody. You're going to be with somebody, okay? New love with your ex, whatever this Virgo is doing, it's not working. Yeah, look. But I do moon rituals. Well, I'm the 2 of Pentacles. You're saying sit your ass down. But I do the moon. Yeah, but I'm the Two of Pentacles. I'm the ad infinitum, you're saying, right? That's not you, whomever is doing moon rituals here, right? Happy times are here. Happy tears are here. There you go. Whoever is trying to make sure that you're crying, you have no success, right? There's a Two of Cups coming in. Reconciliation is also here. And you have the Magician in the upright, Capricorn. So, you know, looks kind of good, right? All these blessings. If you like it, everybody, subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Very much appreciated. If you could do that, let's go to the Power Shaman Totem Animal card. Shall we do that? It's a single deck, everybody. So let's see what your blessings are. Only blessings, everything else that wants to come out. Of course, I'm going to share that with you. But we're going to focus on the blessings. Before we're going to continue, let me take a sip of my coffee. Please bear with me. The rain, everybody. Keith Sweat. I want to go outside in the rain. Somebody's name is Keith. Others of you, somebody's name is Sweat, right? And others of you, somebody's name is Sweetie. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have here. Capricorns, my beautiful Capricorns. Let's see what the messages are for you, okay? Here we go. Let's see. Blessings for the Capricorns. Blessings for the Capricorns. What do we have here? Blessings for you. Your blessing is the Moth reversed. It is the Octopus reversed. It is the Lamb reversed. And it is the Vulture reversed. Okay, well, really simple, right? You're not a little baby anymore, right? Capricorns, and you know that. You're not trying to play innocent here. You're taking full responsibility of what you have to do. If there's too much going on, right, you manage that. Darkness and light here with the Moth is being managed in an extremely good way, right? You cannot be in the dark night of the soul, everybody, right? That was just totally invented, right? So you would hate your shadow, but who hates that shadow, right? Who hates the darkness? A seed in the fertile soul, everybody, needs to be in the darkness, right? It's in the ground, otherwise it cannot grow, right? So you're embracing the light here, you're embracing the darkness here. The Vulture reversed also means that sometimes you got to do things that, you know, won't make you popular, right? But it will make you famous. All right, Capricorns? If you know what that means, then that's your message. If you don't know what it means, skip it, everybody. Or maybe you want to write it in your journal, and then later on you might want to reflect on it when you do understand what that's about, right? Because some of you, you're not there in that energy. Others of you, I think most of you are literally there. The Vulture here, right, with the Lamb and the Octopus and the Moth also. Your blessings is that, you know, a lot of people have been sucking on your energy, right? And all these energy suckers, right? All these people that were manipulating you, possibly also with children or with pregnancy, or you're a bad mom, you're a bad dad, right? Others of you also about you being too harsh, right? You being too mean. Or a Virgo saying, you're not mean, you're the devil, but you're nothing, you're not special, right? Yeah, I mean, you said, you know what, take it, darling, right? Be the meanest, but you're still the dumbest, right? You said that to Virgo, or you said that to anybody, right? With the Vulture reversed, right? Vulture's reversed, so your blessing is, everybody, that you know your responsibility. Just to give you, you know, scientific, real life fact, everybody. Vultures, right? They literally rip the bodies apart. Once the Buddhists, right, are dead, right? They don't bury there or cremate the bodies, everybody. They just throw it in an open space, right? Vultures come in and they do their work, right? It's their responsibility. It's their duty. It's called dharma, right? Now, that's not mean, everybody. That's just what vultures do, right? I mean, you can't blame a shark, everybody, for eating or attacking you. That's what they do when you go swimming with a shark, right? Octopus reversed here is also that you have no words anymore for something or someone. Could be ghosting, blocking, or just saying, you know, I kind of don't want to see you anymore, don't want to talk to you anymore. Or, you know, it's just this very sucking energy here, right? The math reversed here, right? By the way, math is here. Mathematics, definitely, but also Matthias or Matty or something with math, right? And Tom, definitely also here. And Thomas is here. Thomas. The Moth reverse as a blessing, Capricorn, is that you are embracing both light and darkness, right? You know the difference also between emotions and love, right? And you also know that toxic people, right, have no position in your life. Especially with the Moth, right? This is turning the light off, on, off, on, off, right? You never know where you stand with somebody here. So your blessing is that you're going to leave this energy behind, or you did that. Octopus is just sucking the life out of you. Your blessing is that you're going to leave them, or you already did that, right? Lamb reverse are people that are emotionally like, oh, look at me, I'm so innocent, you know, you're the boogeyman, the boogie woman, right? You're not mean, I am the meanest, Virgo says, right? All these shitty people, right? You're saying sit your ass down. You're saying shit your ass down, right? Especially to the Virgo. Yeah, shit your ass down. Shit your ass down, Dolphin is reversing. You ain't smiling, you ain't laughing, right? You're saying you gotta shit your ass down. I don't even need to do an x-ray on you, right? You're just effed up, you're saying here, right? Cheetah is a very fast energy. It's the, I believe it's the most fastest animal out in the world, everybody. So if anything happens here, you quickly correct that. I don't see you having the patience here, which is good. That's your blessing. Yeah, the bears are looking at you, even giving you a push. These are your ancestors. It's also in your Capricorn reading, okay, regarding weekly messages. Check it out, everybody. Bears are prominently there, okay? Final message here about blessings for you. You have the zebra. Well. There's a lot of stripes here, right? So that's a quite interesting thing here. Is a zebra black stripes or white stripes? So is it originally white with black stripes, or is it black, you know, with white stripes, or white with black stripes, right? Your blessing here with the zebra, right, is that it's a horse, right? It's a donkey, right? But above all, it's a zebra. So when the zebra comes in, right, because of the striped energy, it comes in because it doesn't want to be a donkey. It doesn't want to be a horse, although there are similarities, right? So the zebra is different, right? It's always different. And that's your blessing. Whomever the sharks are, right, they have no teeth. I mean, this is Virgo saying, I am so mean. You're not mean, Capricorn. Hey, listen, Virgo, you don't even have teeth. Maybe you want to go to the dentist. You don't even have teeth. Sit your ass down, okay? Just sit your ass down. Yeah? A shark is supposed to bite, to attack, okay? If that's the case. If there's a need to do that, right? You can't even attack. You don't even have the teeth, darling. I mean, really, just go to the dentist, okay? Yes, maybe your breath also stinks here. Maybe you got to do something about that. Yeah. You're literally trying to attack Capricorn constantly here. Stop doing that. You're not the devil. You're just a Virgo. You're virgin. You're the maiden. There's nothing scary about you. Capricorn is also mucker. That's a crocodile. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. We're not only the devil, darling. We're also the crocodile. You're still not any of those energies, right? Even if you try to be a shark, you have no teeth. And most likely you have bad teeth, or you smell out of your mouth. So sit your ass down, Virgos. Okay. Yes, you attack the Capricorns, and then you will know via me, a true Capricorn, that the Capricorns, yeah, will put you in your place. Don't be a fool, Virgo. Yeah? Okay, Capricorns, now that's your blessing, right? If you love this reading, give it a big like, everybody. Yes, I think we're going to keep it to an hour, yeah? Let's get you a final blessing here, everybody, from your ancestors, or whoever wants to come out, right? Let's see what that is about, Capricorns. Yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and hit that like, everybody. Lick that like button. Like the video, share it on your social media, tag somebody if you're saying, listen, they need these blessings. Okay, everybody. Share your video on social media. Tag them in the comments, everybody. Put in the timeline, the timestamp. And, you know, easy peasy for free, right? Free blessings, everybody. Here we go. Let's see. Blessing for you. We have the sacred convergence reversed here. Something is not needed, everybody, to converge. Okay, there's also an energy here of doing things individual. You don't need to group, everybody. This is group hysteria, collective hysteria. collective psychosis, as I call it, right? This is fear-mongering energy, Mercury retrograde, voodoo, hoodoo, moon rituals, oh, it's a lion's portal, all that stuff, right? I mean, these people are so insecure, right? It's in their birth chart, everybody, not to be on track, right? To be insecure, right? So your blessing is that you're none of these things, Capricorns. Yeah, look at you. You are the medicine. You are the medicine, right? The medicine, everybody. Medicine is also M-D-I-C-I-N-E, right? But also maybe medicine, M-I-D-D-I-S-O-N, or medicine square is important, right? But the medicine is here, Capricorns. Your inwards, right? This is an individual energy. I am the only channel that promotes individuality, right? Right? Which means, everybody, that everything is in your birth chart. If you give up your individuality, you become a sheep, right? Then you allow other people to control yourself. Now, with the devil, we are the ones that are the leaders of control. We rule the world, right, Capricorn? So you rule the world, and because of that, you are the medicine. Everything that is a medicine is literally in nature, the world. You, Capricorns, right? Let's see, final blessing here also from your ancestors. We have the crown chakra reversed. The unlimited self is here. Why is the crown chakra reversed? Because nobody has access to your crown chakra, right? A lot of people are trying to define you. They don't know who you are, right? When you buy your birth chart reading, everybody, you get so much information, details, right? That you're like, OMG, I didn't know that, or I always knew that, or I tried to tell people and then they told me not to do it, and now I know that I should have done it, right? So your blessing is that people don't have access to your crown chakra. Pluto's in Aquarius, everybody. We are beyond chakras, right? Beyond auras. Buy yourself a holy event and then you will know what that is about, everybody. If you want the price list, send an email to gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8. Final message here. Let's see. Yeah, that's you, Fiber. Earth, right? Fiber. Fiber is cosmic conscious, right? Fiber is literally also the internet, right? It's networks, fiber, right? So you're going really fast here, everybody. This is when light travels in a very fast way, right? Where information, right? I should say data, right? Is being gathered, everybody, from, different kind of inputs, right? And then Capricorns, you rule details, right? Details. So all the details of the world, right, is everything. That's in the fiber, right? Fiber. Something about hyper, or scooter. You will know Germany, right? Maybe you have a scooter, you bought a new scooter. Others of you, this is hyper. This is Germany, this is scooter. If you don't know what it is, forget about it. If you're German, you know what I'm talking about, right? So others of you, fiber, right? This is definitely also your nervous system, right? This is your veins. This is everything in your body, right? That is operating in a certain way. Where it's beyond people's imagination, right? You could definitely be Native American, of course, right here. So wonderful energy. Capricorns, these are your blessing. Stay blessed, let God do the rest. Also check out the other readings in the video section, maybe the live section too. If I'm going to go live, there are other readings, everybody, that maybe have been uploaded already or will be uploaded regarding all the signs. So if they're not there yet, everybody, I do apologize for that, but YouTube is processing the videos very long. So, I cannot change that. Yeah, so you see them later. No issue, everybody. You see them later, right? So check out the readings in the video section and the live section. And again, thank you very much for being here. See you next time. Bye-bye.